Good morning and welcome back to the channel, Resourceful Living Homestead. This morning we are going to do week 17 update on Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration with BC Family Homestead, Bushcraft Family, and Lazy Days Ahead. I got my little helper out here.
Hi.
He is with us for the week on his summer break, and he's got his harvesting basket ready. We're going to do a little update on the garden and the greenhouse on how it's doing, and then we're going to harvest some produce. Let's go into the greenhouse, Maverick. Yep, we're going to go into the greenhouse first, where we have all of our Roma tomatoes growing. We do have some Roma tomatoes growing out in the
Red. Can I pull it?
In the big garden, but we're gonna start off here in the greenhouse. We've got some cauliflower coming in. It's about time to harvest some cauliflower. We've got about 5 heads of cauliflower coming in.
Where's my broccoli?
But we're going to start. This is your broccoli right here, Maverick.
Oh my!
But we've already harvested all the broccoli off of it. But we're going to harvest some Roma tomatoes that are ready this morning. So here's our update on our Romas. We do have a few Romas that are ready to be harvested out here. We're going to go ahead and get those harvested. I've done a bunch of cutting back on the Roma plants because they're on the down slope of producing tomatoes. We've gotten a great harvest so far in the greenhouse. As you can see, I've done a lot of cutting back. They just got so tall, they really weren't doing anything on the height of them. And as you can see, it's been probably 2 or 3 days since I harvested, and there's not much left out here. There are a few. And we do have some more tomatoes coming in, but I think we are on the down slope downward. So that's okay. We've harvested a lot, and the Romas have done really good. So Maverick, you can go ahead and you can pull these that are red.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk out here and do some more update.
That one's kind of red.
Yep, you can go ahead and get that one. Go ahead and get that one. That one's been, So I'm going to leave Maverick in the greenhouse. He's going to harvest the Romas, and then we'll come out to the big garden. But I want to show you guys my cantaloupe, watermelon, and sugar pie pumpkins. Their sugar pie pumpkins are completely gone. The squash bugs just ate them. And as you can see down here, all that growth, we had all that cleaned up at the beginning of the season. But of course, this is week 17. So it's been 17, 18 weeks of growth out here of all the weeds and stuff. And it's so hard to manage because it's such a drop hillside. But that was our cantaloupe. And we had 4 good sized cantaloupes on that, and the squash bugs just demolished it. So there's a couple buds on there, but I don't think they're going to do anything. The watermelon is still vining pretty good, but I think we lost all that to the squash bugs. I'd planted mint in there, but too late. I planted the mint too late. The squash bugs had already taken over. So anyway, I won't get any watermelons, cantaloupe, or sugar pie pumpkins this year because we had some, but they're all gone now. Okay, Maverick, you ready to come into the big garden with me?
No, not yet.
Over here, buried in all this, we've got cow wonder bell peppers. Just kind of got to look through all this to see what's left down here. We got a lot of slicer tomatoes we need to get harvested.
There's one that's a little too far that I can't
Okay,
reach.
that's fine. Come on, come out here with me. I do see some bell peppers, Calendar bell peppers still under there. So they're still growing. And then these tomatillas are just going crazy in here. Bell pepper. Bell peppers are just kind of hidden with all the tomatoes. We're going to do a grand harvest of our tomatillas today. But right now we're looking for some Calendar bell peppers. See if we've got any more bell peppers coming in that we need to harvest. We've got some more bell peppers coming in right there, but they're not ready to be harvested yet. Basil is just going nuts. I keep harvesting this at least once a week.
Basil.
But lots of basil. We've been able to harvest lots of basil.
Lots of basil.
Not sure what this is. I need to look that up. Tomatoes are starting to die off. They are, like I said, on the down slope of what we're going to harvest from those. But we've done some great harvesting. We've still got a lot of green tomatoes to harvest. Catnip is going nuts out here. I keep harvesting back the catnip. I need to harvest out some more catnip. Got some Romas down there, Maverick, if you want to get those Romas. Those were some late Romas that we planted. They're ready to be harvested. Our kidney beans are done. They got, I think, smothered by all the catnip. I harvested a bunch of catnip already, but it's kind of like mint. Catnip will take over a bed like mint does, so I have to be very careful.
Was it only 2?
When I harvest that, because I don't want it to be so invasive that it's unmanageable. You guys, so I know that basil helps keep tomato worms away, and we've been very fortunate this year not to have any tomato worms. We have not seen a single tomato worm on any of our plants. But look what I'm discovering on a basil plant. Now, basil is to keep the tomato worms away. I've never had a tomato worm on, and actually it's not on the basil, it's on this deal. Look at that. That, I believe, is a tomato worm on my deal.
Squawk, squawk, squawk.
I didn't bring my scissors out here, but is that a tomato worm? I don't know what that is exactly. It doesn't look exactly like a tomato worm,
It's gonna turn
but
into a
it kind of
butterfly.
does.
It's gonna turn
So anyway,
into a butterfly.
that's not on a tomato plant. It is actually on a deal that has already,
Hey, Mimi.
the deal is done, but yeah, it's kind of weird.
Mimi.
But no tomato worms on any of our tomato plants this year. Here's my cucumbers. They have pretty much done for the season. I do see, check out that. I have harvested a lot of pickles already and canned up a lot of pickles, but check those out. Maverick, you can pick that one and you can pick that one down there. We canned up a bunch of pickles already. Just pull it from here, just kind of twist it right there. And here's one you can pick too. Here's all the tomato trimmings that I got. I gotta go give that to the piggies. Over here we've got 2 plants of jalapeno peppers, and we've got a lot of jalapeno peppers we need to get harvested off of here.
Another one.
Twist it off and put it in your basket. Got to get this bed harvested today. We've already harvested all of our beets. Didn't get a great supply of beets, but we got enough. We enjoyed those. My deal is done. Gonna get that cleaned up out of the bed. Cleaned up a lot of the cabbages. We've got a few cabbages still growing. We'll let those continue to grow. Harvested a bunch of oregano and already processed that, dried it out. Been harvesting sage and getting that dried out. So we've harvested a lot of herbs and been harvesting that. So we got a lot of herbs to harvest. We've got a lot of tomatoes that are turning red. We need to get harvested today and get those processed. The way I process my tomatoes right now is I am blanching them and putting them in the freezer. And then when the season is over, I've decided I'm going to wait till the season is over and we're done harvesting, and that's when I'll do all my processing. So over here we've got some pretty flowers. I'm not sure what kind those are, but they are absolutely gorgeous out here. It's a mixture of all different colors. We've got red, we've got white, we've got pink, we've got purple. Here's our yard-long beans. I'm really enjoying how those are trellising up and growing. Just really thrilled about those. We'll be harvesting some of those today, and I'm going to be getting those in the freezer in a little bit. So anyway, let's see. We don't have a lot of things left in the garden from our Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration, as they've run their course. We've harvested them and got them processed. We still have Romas coming off, and we still have bell peppers coming off, but that is about it. The onions kind of got taken over by the cucumbers. So we do have a few onions left here, and we do have a few onions left over in this bed. But for the most part, we have harvested all of the rest of the Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration. So that is going to wrap up week 17 update on Survival Seeds 2025 collaboration with VC Family Homestead, Bushcraft Family, and Lazy Days Ahead. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week.